Happy Monday! Welcome back to Melanie Loves Death Metal. I am gonna just do a quick what's spinning today. Some tapes that I've been playing over there on the cassette deck. But I am gonna be releasing another video this week. Somebody had asked that I talk about tape collecting, how I got started, what I use to play my tapes on, stuff like that. So I'm gonna record that video and put that up this week. I think that'll be a nice little change of content that I've been putting up lately, and getting a little bit of stale and bored over here. So yeah, that'll be coming this week. But today I've got 3 tapes that I just now realized all have a green motif to them, which I did not plan that. Two that I've had for a little while, one that I just got in the mail over the weekend. But I never talked about them, but I took them off the shelf and I've been playing them, and I figured let's get the word out there. And one of them, I'm surprised I haven't shown off on here yet. I'm kind of like, this is definitely towards the tail end of last year where I was not showing off tapes like at all, but I got some tapes in. So as always, links will be in the descriptions of where you can go listen to this and where you can buy. I was thinking about putting some sound clips in today, but really I keep on getting nabbed with copyright infringements, and I don't know if it's actually people that actually owns the music or if it's just people being dickheads, which they've done that. If you know death metal promotion, just one of the best YouTube channels ever, kind of had the same issue with them, and they pretty much stopped. They removed everything off their YouTube because they didn't want to lose it. They just made it not visible, and they started another channel because somebody kept doing the same thing, kept copyright striking or saying this is their content and trying to get their stuff removed. I don't know. People just, man, the time that people have to do weird things, I don't ever get. So anyway. All right, the first one is a tape that was released on Headsplit last year around September timeframe. Sold out, so I don't know if you'll be able to find it on the website. There still might be CDs available. I'm not too sure. This is Decrepitorum with Foul Examination of Putrefied Remains. This is a band out of Australia, and this is an EP. This is the only thing that they've released. This is about as some of the best underground death metal that you are going to hear that the Headsplit has found and unearthed and put out into the world. Like I said, it's sold out, so I think a lot of people caught on to that when this first came out last year, hoping they do a reissue of this, which I'm not too sure if he will. But there was also a CD version. I'm not too sure if the CD version is still on the website. I will link the Headsplit link if it's still available to purchase, but for the most part, you're going to have to go off into the wild and try and find this on distros or Discogs. So pretty simple J card here. Nice little body in the tub there, and then some other elements on the other side, and then this like olive green tape. Program repeats on the side, so yeah, with black pro printed ink on it. So what are you getting with this? Like, this is just thick and filthy sounding death metal, very raw demo kind of sound. Not like shitty sounding, but like it definitely sounds like an old school demo that has been unearthed. It's just really, really filthy, disgusting death metal, which is just pretty much in the vein of everything that I show off on here lately. And hello, camera? Jesus, why are you going out of focus? So yeah, I mean, it is really good. It's one of those things where I pulled it off my shelf and was like, damn, this is a really good EP, and I should have talked about this last year, and why didn't I put it in my year-end list of favorite like splits and EPs? I just completely forgot about it, which was so dumb because it really is not a forgettable EP whatsoever. It is 5 tracks. It's so good. The band, like I said, has not released anything else that I've seen, and I don't know who's in the band. I tried to check out who the members were to see if they were just so happened to be in other death metal bands. But yeah, good stuff. Like, this is some underground stuff that I'm happy I got in my collection, especially now that I see that it's sold out, at least on tape. But the CD might be lingering around out there, or somebody may reissue this again, maybe not Headsplit, but another label. So definitely check this out. Like I said, links will be in the description. Just a really good Headsplit find as always. Dylan is doing great work over there with that label as always. Okay, so the next one is another pretty this is new. I just got this in over the weekend. It was a pre-order from Iron Fortress. So I've talked about Iron Fortress a lot here lately. This is a new release that they came out with, and this is a split between Blood Rage and Charred Remains. So this is a part of a Tortured tape series that he's been doing. I've never bought any of them, but I bought this one because I actually went and listened to it, and it wasn't sold out by the time I went to go pre-order it. So really, really nicely done packaging. It's in this like plastic cover, which I don't usually keep on tapes, but I'm keeping it on here because it has this cutesy little sticker there that I don't want to get rid of. So I'll keep the casing around it. But this was limited to 50 copies. I got number 43. And two bands that I've never heard of. I'm not familiar with their music at all. So when I went and listened to it on Bandcamp, I bought it because I liked what I heard. So Blood Rage is out of the UK. Charred Remains is out of Germany. It looks like they don't really have any full lengths or anything. Some of them just have like splits and stuff like that. But for the most part, brand new bands in the scene. It also comes with a special collector's card where it talks about this release. So this is collector card number 22, and it talks about the release and how it's a Tortured Tapes series. And then here's the artwork on this side. So it's very, as you can see, it's like horror movie themed. The tape is also green. I did not realize that was going to be the same color as the Headsplit one, with a nice sticker on each side of the band for the bands. Essentially, hello, phone. Let me turn you off. Essentially, what you're getting with this is Blood Rage is a very HM2 style of death metal. They remind me very similar to Entombed. That's pretty much what it reminds me of, early Entombed. And then Charred Remains definitely just is straight up sounds like Autopsy at times. So two different styles of death metal, but they go very well together. And I really enjoyed the split. I think it's very good. Both bands sound very promising. Hopefully they'll get some stuff released later on this year. Maybe some more EPs or another full length or something. But Iron Fortress doing some good work over there, finding some new bands, getting them out into the death metal underground. And this tape is very good. I think this might actually be sold out. Last I checked, it was pretty low on stock. So, but I will link Iron Fortress website into it. But there's a possibility it's sold out. But definitely head over to the Bandcamp. Check out both these bands. Worthy of listening. Some new death metal bands if you're looking. Like I said, this is pretty much very bare minimum of what they have available. But this whole entire EP is also on YouTube. This whole entire split is also on YouTube, so really good stuff. Definitely check this out. And I love the packaging of this. It's just done so nicely. Just all around the horror movie theme. It looks like similar to like an old school VHS, which I think he made VHS like boxes of this tape too, which I chose just to get the regular tape, but there was a special edition like VHS, like horror movie style packaging as well. So I like that stuff. I like the old school horror movie stuff that these labels keep on doing. Okay, and then finally the last thing for today that I've been playing this today and then over the weekend as well. A big change of pace for death metal here, and we're going back to the brutal death metal, of course. And this is Stages of Decomposition with Raptures of Psychopathy. So this is on Gorehouse Productions, which is a label out in LA, a brutal death metal label. I've been following them for quite a few years now, and I know I've bought several releases from them in the past, but I don't think I've ever really talked too much about them on here. But I've, again, going down the brutal death metal route, this is pretty much your standard brutal death metal sound. It is good, very well written. It's a fun listen, and yeah, if you're a brutal death metal fan, you'll like this. It's got the brutal death metal vocals, the gutturals, the breebrees, the gurts, the gurgles, the brutes, all that stuff. Clear tape with a nice sticker on there. And then the J card is also really nice quality, really thick card stock, which I like when they do J cards like that. So liner notes on this side and then lyrics on this side. So again, I think you can kind of pretty much just tell what you're going to be getting with this. But this band is out of LA. It's their second full-length album. I've never heard their first full-length. So he was on Instagram doing like a live reel or whatever they're called, Instagram live, showing off some merch that he got from this band. And I was like, man, that looks like something I would like to listen to based off of the logo and, of course, the album artwork. That looks like a brutal death metal band that I would enjoy. And so I went and I listened to it on Bandcamp and then got the tape. So this came out. When did this come out? It came out a little while ago. came out in February. So yeah, I've had this for a little bit, but a really, really good label, and tons of merch. And he also has a distro, which I think I got a tape from him recently off of there. So yeah, again, if you're looking for some new brutal death metal, you're going to really enjoy this. It's pretty much your straightforward brutal death metal. It's not over the top, disgusting, like brutal breakdowns or anything. Like, it's not like slamming brutal death metal. Like, this is just really good brutal death metal. How many times have I said brutal death metal in that statement? So yeah, if you're looking for a new band, check this out. This is something else that I've been listening to. And this is still available, so I will link in the description as well. So that's pretty much all I've been listening to the last day, what I wanted to show off today. And like I said, this week I'll do the tape collecting video for per request, and then I don't know, we'll see, probably some more reviews, because that's pretty much what's been happening over here. So hope you guys are starting off your week right. Happy Monday, and I will see you in the next one.